Arisen.
Methinks there are rare materials to be found hereabouts.
Well spotted. Shall we see what we can find?
Have at me! I'll gladly take on any number of foes.
If we must, let's finish this quickly. I shall lead the charge!
It needs to be done.
Well done.
Five batteries are at your disposal.
Allow me. This foe shall fall by my hand.
If I might be so bold as to speak my mind, the memory of when I fell in battle refuses to fade.
What's done is done. All that matters is that you are here to fight for our master now.
I can't imagine we're in need of a campsite just now.
'Tis well to be prepared, but over-preparation will serve us not.
Myriad indeed. That strategy never would have occurred to me.
Unbelievable!
This battle is ours!
We've earned ourselves a pat on the back.
Overconfidence is an enemy in and of itself. Let us instead strive to better ourselves with every battle. Heed your senses. If aught feels out of place, it could very well be a trap.
We'll manage whatever comes. We always do, don't we? We fight!
extinguish our lanterns, lest we summon it unwittingly. Poison ought to be cured with all due haste. You'll like to grow overburdened if you keep picking up every little trinket you find.
Masterfully done!
Would that we might always be so in step, eh? I've never seen aught like this. I'd wager my own master would be astounded to learn of its existence.
Where do you think you're going, eh?
We are none of us alike in vocation.
That is most fortuitous.
At the end of the day, our vocations are of little interest. Mutual trust counts.
Arisen, are you all right?
My magics are at your disposal.
Tis overly narrow here, and ill-suited to combat.
Let us conclude our business and be quit of this place. There is naught to be gained from lingering. It's quite a large boulder, but methinks we'll budge if we combine our strength.
I say we give it a push and see what happens. Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
We could pick some now and use them when the need arises.
You're gonna regret that.
Why not? I'll make the pain go away. Hold. Just a moment.
I'll harvest what I can, should it please you.
Crossing me is the last mistake
Cut that
you'll
out.
ever make. What's your problem?
I happen to understand Elvish, Master. I expect you'll find my talents useful should we encounter another speaker.
I dare say I've accomplished a few
Are you fit to
feats
travel? Then let's...
Witness my magics!
There. Methinks I spy all
Let us ponder best to proceed.
Must you run so fast? I can hardly keep you in my sights, Arisen.
No time to catch your breath. Try to keep up.
Tis our first time here. Be vigilant. We do not yet know what to expect.
Have no fear. Whatever comes, 'tis surely no worse than aught we've faced before. could yon chest be hiding? I must know.
Not all chests contain treasure, you know.
Skeletons, master!
This foe can be cowed by lightning. At last! The moment I've been waiting for. Allow me to gather these up. I shan't allow any who'd harm the Arisen to go free.
You're soaked! Do try not to catch cold.
What a fascinating way to end a foe! This will serve for a fine tale when I rejoin my master beyond the rift.
Surely not.
We've made it then. What's our first order of business, Arisen?
Carilm, kemen rostindume non meltol. Morvea curuir. You're no elf. Halan lome meltol. I am called Darren. My brother taught me to speak your tongue. So different from our own. Do you understand me? I learned the words, but this is the first I use them. Others of your kind have come here, but my people warn them away. Oh, but I cannot stay. I must, see to the Arbor Heart.
Take this. 'Tis something I found. I wanted you to have it.
Of late, the Arbor Heart is, unwell. I must care for her.
This is generally used as a material.
Keminindo?
Ronde minita.
Pelinol Wendes.
Dear Alicat.
My duty is to the Arbor Heart, she is called. She has been with us a very long time. She is nature's very heart and a pillar of strength for my people. We have always lived in harmony with nature, and the Arbor Heart is our connection to the land. Yet, day by day, her strength is failing. I must give her nourishment of the soil to help her recover. A special kind, called Gwifentia in my language. I know not what you would call it in yours. Once, a dwarf wandered into the arbor and gifted some to us. It filled the arbor heart with life. Now, little remains. Too little for the arbor heart to recover her strength in full. She begins to wane. Do you know of this substance? It must be found outside the arbor somewhere. If you find any, will you tell me where it lies?
You can always depend upon me to translate for you, Master. Gwefencha is the Elvish word for scale cinder.
In your tongue, it is called scale cinder? Where can it be found, I wonder?
Now, scale cinder is a byproduct of the Batali smithing style. A Batali blacksmith ought to be able to tell us more.
If you see him on your journey, will you let me know?
Anendune falumtena? Nun falles mir anamorlis.
Congratulations, Arisen.
In your tongue, it is... Edela Eldalia... Nunwe el one...
Nihia meniel, falia tielvana lasur.
Menelume sur carilm. Lumtena peli.
Kirandone halana.
Alekanona.
'Tis a vexing thing communicating without a shared tongue. Would that we could find some common ground between us.
Menelume. Herenon fir li. Anemarti. Lis fin del nar. Menelume sur. Mor nun hiroth. Menelume sur. Nefanamo lis kiria.
There are useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
I say we collect as much as we can carry.
Elelotte osto silfa malantha alecano mine in fair avehum.
We must rest.
Was just as...
A good sleep does wonders.
Come, we've much to be getting on with.
I hope you slept well.
Eldalia Huero.
In your tongue...
Look, Master, a treasure chest. We shall have to find a way to reach it.
Kiriando mo... Ingarina Farusa la... Ane martir... Mor nun hiroth. Ane martir... Herenon fir lia... Menelume sur Carilm. Ane martir... Nefanamo lis Kiriando morfa erando. Jav nun salma ane martir. Ondo nanduin. Menelume sur Carilm. Mor nun hiro. Ane martir. Ane martir. Mor nun hiro. Menelume sur. Ailami mor et. Ane martir. Et ler ne anler ailami. Ane martir. Herenon fir. Kiriando morfaer. Menelumes. Ailami mor eld. Ane martir. Menelu. Ne fanno lis Kyriandio. Kyriando ane martir. Anne arteher ane martir. Ne fanno lis Kyriandio.
That looks promising. Any ideas as to how we might reach it?
Halan ostolintan. Elelote osto silfa malantha alecano.
Shall we get some rest then?
I've a feeling fortune shall favor us this day.
Off we go then.
Feeling rested, I trust?
Menelume sur Carin. Heror anne oia fermo. Or mor nun hiroth.
Isilrod Fanun Dalayan Lom.
I've just recalled. I found a treasure chest near here during my travels beyond the rift. May I show you to its location?
Look here. A path. Is it safe, I wonder?
Pray keep your wits about you. We'd need them to go barging in.
Hiroth.
Art thou here, courier?
Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
We could pick some now and use them when the need arises.
We seem to have arrived without issue. But are we safe here?
What about you? Well, you will soon forget the fatigue of a long journey. When treated to the foremost hospitality in all Vernworth.
We must rest. Now we've the vim to tackle the day ahead.
Off we go then.
Oh, I don't know about you, but I am full of vim and vigour. These writings could be of import.
A thorough perusal might...
You best watch yourself.
Have you come to be curious of other? While 'tis admirable to devote, particularly if you are welcome and well met. Have you business with the guild, sir? I should be glad to assist. Assist you.
Always a pleasure.
Have you business with the guild, sir? Have you found any of the items we discussed?
Always a pleasure.
Look, as long as you think.
Oh, are you there? Your presence is Who's the one requesting? I didn't ask. 'Tis none of my concern. The fellow said aught about the usual place.
I can't solve all...
You're not worth much.
I like to think I...
Would that I was kept half as busy. Welcome. We serve all manner of fine ales here. Always a pleasure. Welcome to... We serve all manner of fine ales here. Always a pleasure.
Don't think your one found its way inside the common...
Here to ask all... Say, have...
I fear I've not... Who are you supposed to...
Greetings, Your Majesty. There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen Your Majesty's claim as a true Arisen. I bear word from Regent Ken Sven, Your Majesty. He espied the delivery of a suspicious package to a man named Allard, a minister who happens to be one of the Queen Regent's staunchest and most powerful allies from the pains he took to remain on scene. 'Tis plain that Allard wished this delivery kept away from prying eyes. That alone is reason to suspect a connection to Deeza's schemes. We must get to the bottom of it. The Regent Kin intends to call Allard to his chambers come nightfall. He bids you to use this opportunity to search the minister's chambers and see if there's aught to be learned. What say you, Your Majesty? Are you willing to undertake this task? I shall ensure that the door to the minister's chambers is open between midnight and dawn.
Nothing compares to the excitement of embarking on a new adventure.
We're off to Vernworth Palace, then.
Well met. You will soon forget the fatigue of a long journey. When treated to the form, much obliged. This inspires naught but
Onward to Vernworth Castle. Let us make for the palace, that you might investigate Minister Allard's chambers. I'd gladly accompany you into the palace if I could, Master, but my kind are only permitted as far as the entrance.
A guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way.
Here already.
We shall remain here.
wish the minister would be more careful. He takes the sentinel posted outside his chambers with him everywhere.
What business could be so pressing that I must be summoned at this late hour?
I would not presume to know, my lord. However, it must be a highly sensitive matter for the regent kin to request a private audience.
Oh, perhaps the boy has finally grown wise to the benefits my favor can bring. He might just be his mother's puppet, but at least he knows what's good for him.
My lord, if someone were to overhear...
Oh, unwring your hands, you fool! As if anyone in this palace would dare say a word against me. Now, if Wilhelmina calls, tell her to await me in my chambers. I will return presently.
Surely none more important than this. I speak of the ascension of the sovereign.
Indeed. But that, Your Grace, would be better discussed in the presence of your mother.
Well, well. Yours isn't a face I'm accustomed to seeing around the palace. How did you get in here?
Oi! Who goes there? Who's there?
Tut, tut. Now, this just won't do. How's a lady supposed to work with all these interruptions?
Oh, 'tis you, Lady Wilhelmina.
Mm-hmm. Do excuse us. We thought to enjoy a little fresh air. Though we had hoped for slightly more privacy, if you catch my meaning.
Apologies, milady. But might I ask the name of your companion?
Are you sure it would be wise? Such knowledge has been known to cost a man his head.
Understood, milady. If anyone asks, I shall say I saw naught.
A narrow escape. You should count yourself lucky that he was so easily flustered. I don't appreciate having my motives questioned. I did as I saw fit. Need I say more? Still, you are welcome to come calling, should the fancy take you, and should you have the gold for it. Off you go now. If you wish to speak further, 'twill have to wait.
Can't complain, mind.
I'd sooner stay out of that.
Chance to put my feet up is as welcome as fine ale. There's aught to be said. Peace.
Quiet at last.
It seems you've made a discovery regarding the false sovereign.
get to work.
'Tis a ladder. Shall we see where it leads?
After you, Arisen.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your majesty's claim as a true Arisen. I know this sigil well. 'Tis the crest of the neighboring country of Batal, a land with which Vermin has no official dealings at present. Let me see. It reads, "True to our word, we offer you the power of the Godsway. Pray make haste in securing Melv, that all might be made ready ere our plans are set in motion." A meager clue, to be certain. Though, 'tis clear that the Queen Regent conspires with Batal. This does not bode well at all. Though the political situation is stable at present, much blood has been spilled between Vermund and his neighbor in the past. I fear such a partnership would only portend the drawing of more. At any rate, 'twould seem our search has led us to only more questions. Chief among them, what is meant by securing Melv and this Godsway? I will investigate these matters as best I can. In the interim, Your Majesty, should you have time to spare, might you make for Melv? Only once we have gleaned a fragment of the Queen Regent's plot. And ere it slips my mind, pray, take this. Perchance it will help speed you on your way to Melv.
Queen Regent Disa appears to be working in concert with this Phases fellow. But what precisely is their aim?
Gamers. Assemble.